What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. We are about to watch Breaking Bad Season 2, Episode 3. Just wanted to address something real quick. This is the first time I'm bringing this up to Blake. I did make note of it in the beginning of Episode 2 in post when I was editing, but I don't think Blake knows yet. But shortly after our last recording session, which was on July 29th, an actor from the Breaking Bad universe sadly passed away, and we just got introduced to him in episode 2 of season 2, and that would be the actor for the beloved Tio, Mark Margolis. So just wanted to give a rest in peace to him. And I guess this kind of lets you know, like, he's not just a one episode character. Probably, like, you're gonna see him some more. So
okay,
slight spoilers on that, but I just thought you should know.
Yeah, if you didn't say anything, someone in the comments would. So
yeah,
well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, but at least we get to enjoy his character and his work in the Breaking Bad universe, and I think he's hilarious.
Okay.
Like last episode when do you remember
hitting the bell?
Yeah, he kept dinging, ding, 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 and then when he finally got Tuco to like kick Jesse's ass, he was like smiling slightly, which is great. But speaking of that last episode, how well do you remember it?
I think I remember the key points. Hank killed Tuco. Walt and Jesse were running away after Tuco died, but Jesse's car's still there, so I know that's probably the big thing.
Yep.
Going into this episode, and I think Tuco's like entire gang has been round up, so I assume the big thing is going to be, he's Walt and Jesse are going to be feeling a fire underneath their butts with Hank bearing down on Jesse, especially. And I guess Walt's technically still missing at the beginning of this episode until he turns back up at home. Can't wait to see how he decides to explain that. So yeah, I think short answer to your question, I remember it pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't think I didn't mention anything, but if I did, feel free to, or if I forgot to mention anything, feel free to let me know.
Yeah, last episode, there were really just two, I guess it's the same storyline, but it was switching between two perspectives. You had like the, Walt, Jesse, Tuco, crazy perspective. Then you had Skyler, the detective, Marie, Hank, just, wondering about his whereabouts. They found out he has a burner phone, and that he's linking up with Jesse, presumably. Hank was questioning Jesse's mom, asking about, the car. That's how he ends up there, which you predicted right before it happened, which was really cool. You're like, is that Hank? I just like looked at the camera and smiled. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened last episode, and I think you're right about they're gonna have a fire under their butt because now they got the DEA, well, not DEA, but Hank on their trail, but also the DEA because he killed Tuco, who was kind of a big deal at the beginning of the episode. You see he's holding up the poster. He's like, remember this face. Are we gonna catch him? Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, they're not gonna catch him.
Right.
And then he ends up drop shotting, but then shooting him. So
yeah, I'm really interested. That's been probably my favorite plot point of the show so far, is Hank being a DEA agent and Walt cooking meth. I just think that's very amusing.
Yeah.
And I want to see it explored a little bit more, and I think, we're getting to that point. And not to mention the other side points of, Marie being a freaking kleptomaniac. I don't even know if that's kleptomaniac. She just straight up steals. So that is sort of being not looked at closely right now, given some more serious stuff going on. And then the one thing, too, I don't think that they found the money in the baby diaper box.
No, Walt Jr. was in there. I think he was printing out posters, right? Like missing posters.
Mm-hmm.
He just, is oblivious to it.
But that evidence is still in the house. Like, they figured out that they have a burner. They didn't find or they figured out Walt has a burner. They didn't find the burner, but they also didn't find the money in that box. So should be an interesting. I doubt Jesse rats, because there's no way he doesn't get picked up. But I doubt he rats out Walt. But I'm really interested to see what happens, because the plot thickens. Oh my god!
I mean,
so I'm gonna kick my dogs out of my room after this intro.
What'd they do?
They're barking.
Oh, I can't really hear.
You probably can't hear it, but
you can.
I can, and my OBS can.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm very excited to watch this episode with you. I honestly forget what happens next. I don't know until right before it happens in the episode that we're watching. But I think the previous episode we watched was your favorite so far.
Oh, for sure. And I'm still mad that Tuco is dead, but it should be. We should, like you said, get better or even better characters. But I really did like Tuco. I really did like him. He was a cool guy.
Yeah.
He was just a little psycho.
That's what made him fun. But that being recapped, thoughts and theories aside, are you ready to get into this?
I am.
All right. Well, before we do get into this, as always, we will ask if you could like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date. Check the description for a link to our Patreon. You can get the full length reaction over there to this episode and every other episode of everything that we watch. We also offer early access in the form of 2 weeks and 4 weeks. Make sure you pick the one that suits you best. We have links to our social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and we have a Discord. You can join, come break bad with us, or talk about anything else. And with that being said, let's break bad.
Yeah. I was going to say, haven't we seen this angle before?
Yeah, I know they showed it in the bathtub in Jesse's house. They like doing that.
Bro, does Jesse not know the tie it around your waist strat?
Guess not.
It's a bold plan, Mr. White. You sure this is the way to go?
I wonder what they're thinking. Like, why'd we just leave, bro? Nice.
Let's shoot us up. What's going on here? Those look familiar.
Oh my goodness. I guess he's got to commit to the bit.
Yep.
He killed some guy, some big drug dealer. Uncle Hank wasted him.
Oh my God, is he all right?
Absolutely fine. Naked. He was naked in a supermarket. It wasn't Whole Foods, was it? In any case, I'm gonna get over there as soon as I can. No, don't worry about it.
She's
right
so
now.
interesting.
Hank? He's indestructible, you know that.
It's probably lit right now.
I identified myself and told the suspect to show his hands, turn, and face me. I returned fire and sought cover as Mr. Salamanca proceeded to engage me.
And I drop shot at him.
And what about this Pinkman? What was his car doing at the crime scene? Have you run him down yet?
Not yet, but we're working on it.
Oh, God. The amount of stuff you can find in that crib.
Let's do this.
Holy Christ! You're Willy Wonka! You are Willy Wonka, and I got the golden ticket. Put me on your magical boat, man. Sail me down your chocolatey river of meth. So where you keep the pseudo?
It's P2 Peacock. That barrel, aqueous methamine.
No pseudo. Come to me, beautiful baby. I'm gonna be so good to you.
Oh, my God.
Just take this here. Don't mess with me. Got it.
But make him bust the crossbow out again.
Yeah.
Really should keep the RV in a better spot.
True.
You sure about this guy?
He's totally cool. He's my cousin.
Totally.
What we say, 500?
We didn't say it's 1,000.
$1,000. Come on, where are you towing him, man? Seattle?
Ain't the miles, it's the cargo.
He'll pay the rest later. He's totally good for it. Jesse's a stand-up dude.
That right? You a stand-up dude?
Yeah.
500 more. Your word's bond, right?
Right.
Lucky. That's a pretty big difference.
What's the last thing you remember?
Well, I was driving home, I think.
Actually, I think our next move is to schedule a psychiatric evaluation.
Now, is that absolutely necessary?
Siege?
Yo, I was feeling so bad for that yesterday. Probably gonna jump scare me.
You're ready for it.
I'm ready for it, but it'll still jump scare me. All right, never mind.
Drop the bass.
You ordered takeout?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where from? You get yourself a little that Mugu Guy pan from that chink place around the corner?
Nah, we didn't. We got stuff from the vending machine. You know, Funyuns.
That is an absurd
Hot Pockets.
statement.
Funyuns and Hot Pockets.
You found my car. Awesome! DA all the way! Yes!
Did you leave anything else in the car?
Like what?
I don't know. Like this?
I love this angle.
$67,920.
That's not mine.
That's not yours? Huh.
He's holding it for a
It's not
friend.
his gummy.
Unclaimed drug money, huh? Nice.
You know what we got here going, don't you?
Nice.
That's a new interdiction van right there. Yeah. I think your car was there because you were there. Tuco had a bullet in him when I got there, and I think you know something about that too.
So what are you saying? Like, I shot someone with like a gun?
Only shooting you do is into a Kleenex. I think you know the badass you did.
Oh, gross.
Look, I was partying with Wendy.
Tell you what, we're gonna go talk to that skinny yeast factory of a girlfriend you got.
Wow.
You know what? I got a feeling she's gonna, roll on you. Don't go nowhere.
Yeast factory.
Oops.
That was crazy. Everything that comes out of Hank's mouth is just insane.
Yep. They're really in their bag. They're writing his lines.
I got medical issues.
Medical issues? A penis withdrawal? You got schlongus interruptus? Wendy, listen, talk to me. And you get a root beer and a tinkle. Wendy. You know you want to go back to giving Wendy's, Wendy.
Oh my God.
It's you. I know you. You're the one in the black truck. You wanted me to do that kid.
What?
The kid with the crutches. The football player.
How about we stay on topic?
You want her to bang a football player, you big ball pervert?
That's a long story, Comey.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, and I want to hear
Big
it. But
ball
first, we gotta keep
pervert.
Pinkman loose.
Not yet. One more shot at that little skid mark.
Have you noticed any recurring thoughts or images, things you can't get out of your head?
Beth.
Cooking.
Money.
How about feelings of guilt
Tuco.
or persecution?
Jesse.
No, look, Doctor, I don't mean to be rude, but where is this going exactly? Would you tell me about patient confidentiality?
It's very straightforward. Without your permission, I can't disclose anything you tell me to anyone.
All right.
So I cook meth.
Call me
There
Heisenberg.
was no fugue state.
Oh,
I remember everything. I just had to get out. And so I left. I didn't think about it, I just did it.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I walked for a long time, and when I couldn't walk anymore, I hitchhiked.
Why run away? What did you feel you had to run from?
Doctor, my wife is 7 months pregnant with a baby we didn't intend. My 15-year-old son has cerebral palsy. I am an extremely overqualified high school chemistry teacher. When I can work, I make $43,700 per year. I have watched all of my colleagues and friends surpass me in every way imaginable, and within 18 months, I will be dead. And you ask why I ran?
when you put it like that.
It seemed like a pretty solid alibi.
Uh-oh. Oh.
There he is. The legend.
¿Entiendes el inglés?
What's that mean?
That means yes. Yes is a bell, no is no bell.
I mean, look at this dude, all right? He doesn't even know what planet he's living on.
Senor, are we on the planet Mars? Are we on the planet Saturn?
His eyes, bro.
Are we on the planet Earth?
He's pissed.
Senor.
They killed his
Yesterday
nephew.
Friday? Yesterday Tuesday.
Okay, seems like he's all there. Let's go for it.
Was this man at your house yesterday? Senor, was this man at your house yesterday?
Huh?
This guy right here, he was at your house, right? Was he doing business with your nephew, Tuco?
He wants to get the revenge himself, but how?
Are you scared of this man?
Come on, Granddad. Don't you want to help us out?
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
I guess that's a no.
What?
Told you, no nuts. This guy's OG.
Oh, yeah.
He kept his mouth shut for 17 years in San Quentin. Stroke or no stroke.
Oh my
Bang, bang,
God.
don't help the feds.
Yeah, all right already. It was worth a try at least.
There's your
Gotta keep
thumbnail.
Pinkman loose. It's all right. He's nobody anyway.
Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened.
Hey, Dad. Hey, can you hear me?
Said he wasn't about to snitch. So he should.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Hey, I'm,
So, what are you doing now?
Waffle House?
Waffle House is good.
I hate Waffle House.
Like Waffle House.
Cannot believe that dude just crapped his pants.
I got bills due, man. I'm screwed.
Did he mention my name?
No, thanks for caring. Badger's cousin took it to his garage. It's safe.
Can he get it running again?
Why?
So we can cook.
You still want to cook? Seriously.
What's changed, Jesse?
Sheesh.
It's about his business.
Heisenberg.
737,000. 21 pounds. Minus cash on hand. Cash on hand.
He got out of the hospital. Now he's breaking into his own house.
That's so.
I can't see this going well.
Relief. Really needs a better hiding spot.
This is stressing me out. I think it's time for Jesse to move houses, though.
For sure.
Oh, God. Huh? Oh.
So lucky.
You okay?
That could have ended poorly.
He really had his stealth up for that mission. Missing no longer. I mean, I guess in a way he kind of is missing. It's not the same Walt. Like that smiling picture. Heisenberg. It's a pretty cool scene.
Yeah.
It's him alone on the bus.
No. Nope.
Sorry, Blake.
Nope. Tell me when it's done.
I'll let you know. Don't look yet. I think it's done.
Absolutely not. Raggedy vomit ASMR.
What's this?
It's blue meth we found up by your late homie.
It wasn't my homie. Any more than Charlie Manson was yours. It's dead around here. Let's go get a couple of beers. I'm buying.
You're buying. Holy crap. Was it Cinco de Mayo already?
Oh, yeah.
It never ends, dude.
It never ends.
Oh, you little sneaky bastard, you. What's this?
Oh my God.
Amazing.
They got the gut right.
Hey.
There you go. We all got you a little something, and this is from all of us.
You shouldn't have. Oh, you sick fucking. I love it.
What is it?
So, tell us about the shootout.
I was just doing my job. Whole thing was over in about 5 seconds. Say, Walt.
Still longer than that.
How are you?
I'm okay. Really, I'm feeling fine.
With adrenaline, though, it probably felt like 5 seconds.
Yeah. The doctor
True.
is calling it an isolated episode of transient global amnesia.
Look, at the office, they treat me like I'm Elliot Ness, okay? I mean, they threw me a party. They
I don't get that
me a
reference.
chocolate chip cake like you wouldn't believe, okay? Hey, you ought to disappear more often.
What is it?
That gentleman is the grill.
Oh
of the
my
guy.
God.
Way better than the baby tiara.
Yeah, it's he kind of goes over the front teeth like that, you know.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah.
That's so messed up.
Riz?
Oh.
Say, honey, I was just thinking about going out to 7-Eleven. Do you need anything?
Too soon? Maybe not.
Big gulp. Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
Do you have a second cell phone?
Uh-oh.
Roger.
Second cell phone?
I saw you check the number, and then you got up and just disappeared. And when Hank checked your phone records, there was no call. No call on the phone I know about.
That is odd.
That is odd.
I mean, I don't remember any of that. But one thing I am sure of is that I don't have a second cell phone.
Oh. Get curved.
The way he has his hat on top of the lamp.
Solid filler episode.
Yeah. Wasn't really any action. It was just more of the fallout after the whole Tuco incident.
Right.
We got Jesse being interrogated. Probably the highlight of the episode. Jesse versus Hank. Walt in the hospital, sneaking around. You know, he was able to get back to the money and gun, put it back in the vent, which is a horrible place for it. Jesse and Badger cleaning out his house, getting all the test tubes and not test tubes, but beakers and stuff away. And then getting the RV hauled away.
Yeah.
I guess then there we got Skylar now questioning Walt about the second phone, and she doesn't believe him, obviously.
Yeah. If you want me to be honest, I don't think she buys any of it.
Yeah, I think he's got caught up lying too many times now.
Right. And it's kind of driving a wedge in between them. But I mean, other than the obvious, I think he came up with a pretty solid cover story under the pressure that he was under. But I'll say the craziest part of that episode was Grandpa Tuco not ratting out Jesse. Like, some person will probably say, like, you spoiled it for me, that, like, he's a recurring character. So I can put two and two together now, but I can totally see, like, him finding a way to come back and like, I just want to say, like, I don't care about that. Like, that's something that needed to be discussed, because, like I said, somebody would have definitely come in the comments and said that. But I think that's just hilarious, and I'm really interested to see how they develop his character, because there's no way that that's the last time we see him, especially the way he was looking at Jesse with, like, the hate in his eyes that he was looking at him with. There's no way.
I mean,
hilarious.
Like I said, Tio is a fan favorite, and to be a fan favorite character, you have to have some screen time. There's just no way around it. So pretty much leave it at that. But yeah, man, him. I think I'm not completely sure, but I think he did that on purpose in the interrogation room, just so he could get out, like, in the questioning. He was done with it.
Probably. I just, I think, I don't know how, because he seems pretty strapped to that, wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
But I see a way of him finding his way back to his own form of revenge, instead of sitting around waiting for somebody else to knock out Jesse.
You think Tio is the vengeful type?
Yeah.
Oh, what makes you think
Did you know his nephew?
Yeah. And honestly, the way he was, like, giving Jesse the death stare the whole time.
Right.
I can see why you think that.
No, I just think like I said, I think he wants to get the revenge himself. Not go the route of just, like, ratting him out to 12, you know? That's my thought.
Yeah, also you have to question, like, because he is in the Salamanca family, like, with the way they are, the way Tuco feels about the DEA obviously being a drug kingpin, like, he just wouldn't want to really talk to them anyway.
Right. No, for sure. I think Hank is so foul. I do think it makes it less uncomfortable, given that him and his partner are engaging in banter together.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just sitting there, like, every time I'm like,
you can't
shocked.
Say that. Like,
I'm like, I cannot believe that just came out of his mouth. Like, there's no other words I can say other than just, like, sit here and uncomfortably laugh. Like,
yeah,
every time it just gets more messed up. Like the Cinco de Mayo comment, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, there's no way. No way he said that. And then when he was talking about going around the corner to get Chinese and he said what he said, I was just sitting there, I'm like, that is, I think I said word for word, I'm like, that is the most absurd statement I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, I don't even want to repeat it.
No, you can leave things being said like that up to Hank. He got you covered.
Somebody would like clip it and post it on Twitter. I'm like, no, that comment was just absolutely absurd. But I think that was really it. It seemed kind of like a bridge episode.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything I missed in there that you can think of?
Not really. We got it mostly covered. I think you're right. Like, it's a bridge episode and it's just kind of like setting up for what's to come. You know, Walt and Jesse, Walt asked him, like, you know, you want to get back to cooking? What's changed? And now Skylar is just extra cautious, or she's on to Walt.
Yeah.
Like,
I won't lie, that's a little strange. Walt kind of just acting like nothing happened. Like, that seems like a little deviant. I don't know if deviant's the right word, but just like differing from the character that I'd known throughout the beginning of the show. But, you know, I mean, he's desperate.
Yeah.
Who's stopping him from just continuing down the path he's going down?
I mean, his goal is just to earn a lot of money, enough for the financial security of his family after he's gone. Let's just hope he doesn't, you know, damage a relationship with his family too much in the meantime.
Ideally, but I mean, I wouldn't say there's a good chance one way or another. I think it's kind of he's going to be in a pickle.
Yeah,
to put it lightly.
He's going to be in Whole Foods buck naked.
That was wild, but you know, honestly, that was a pretty good plan.
Yeah.
If I'm just keeping it real, that was a really good plan.
Jesse's plan was good too. The hotel.
Yeah,
with
I
Wendy.
feel like that would have been fully Walt's plan, just because I don't think Jesse's that smart. But if it was, go him. That was good.
I feel like Jesse's getting smarter now. Just like the influence from hanging out with Walt.
It's rubbing off on him.
But they're both kind of dumb. I mean, Walt is a genius when it comes to chemistry, but like just the way he's moving as a criminal right now.
They're really bad criminals.
Yeah.
Really bad criminals.
Growing pains. Waited a little late to get into the game.
A little late in life.
Yeah.
But like I said, good episode. I don't have anything else to say. I'm ready to get into the next one.
All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. If you guys like this reaction, we'd appreciate if you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check the description for a link to our Patreon, get the full length reaction there, and we have early access, and we have links to our social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and we have a Discord you can join, talk about Breaking Bad or anything else. With that being said, we'll see you guys next time.